Okay, so here we are in the Mourne Mountains. We've come up after about 2.5 hours drive. We're now at the gate to the mountains of Mourne. We'll go in there to Annalong Wood. Within is Silent Valley. There are 2 reservoirs in the valley, surrounded by the ring of the mountains. The wall goes all the way over those mountains, up and down the whole way around, because it's sealed off the catchment area for the reservoirs. Going to head in, set up camp, and tomorrow we'll endeavour to Summit Slieve Donard.
So we're in our tent now in the camping spot. How to get to that camping spot is you'd park on which road, Ferg?
The coast road above Annalong.
Okay. And then you go up the path. It takes about a half-hour walking. There's a little steeple that crosses from kind of the river path that goes into the forest. Into the forest there's lots of little fire rings, so we built ourselves a little fire, cooked it off Ferg's stove. Now we're in the tent. It's just... And tomorrow we're going to head up Slieve Donard. We reckon it's going to take 3 hours to get up.
It's the 3rd time I've come here to climb that mountain. And this time I'm going to climb it. I'm going to have it for breakfast. So we're in Annalong Wood. We're going to take our track up along there to the top of the wood, take a right. The track will bring us along, across the Annalong River. Bring us towards Rocky Mountain, on the side of which is a rocky outcrop called Hare's Castle. We want to get on the higher side of that. Follow the track along a spot known as the Brandy Pad, where we'll meet the Mourne Wall, and we'll follow the Mourne Wall all the way to the top of Slieve Donard. I started feeling a little bit dizzy, so then it was a steady incline and a steep incline all the way to the top. Kind of just a slog of a mountain really to get to the top of it.
So we just made it to the summit.
Ow! 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 Ow!
It's rather windy out, and you can see the clouds being whisked away. It's quite cold and the wind's strong and powerful.
Slieve Donard is summited.
Overwhelming was the whole feeling of them, that short period we were on the summit itself. You know, it was very overpowering. Maybe is probably even better word.
Pretty intense going up there and up there.
Yeah.
How'd you feel, gentlemen, after the day that it was?
Very tired.
You feel pretty fucking great.
Where have you found yourself?
Found myself in a little cave.
In the earth.
Come back to the womb.
Yeah, it was just a little tight gap there until this open up in between the 2 slabs, but there's a little carriageway that way, but I don't know, it's quite wet and we don't know if it goes anywhere.
Hell! It's the fire. It burns! It's the fire. The fire. It burns! It's the fire. Oh, it's combustion anatomy. It's the basics of physiology. But if you know what you've got to be, you realize you gotta be just a fire.
I read a book once by Joseph Conrad. He's talking about how the men on board this ship that was sailing out of London embarked on a great adventure. That those men shared the bond of the sea. Seems to me, or is it not the bond of the sea, it is the bond of the mountains. We share the bond of the mountains. An understanding of what it is to come out here.
Yeah.
A fire.
And don't leave your campsite like this. Or this. Or this.
Leave it like this, or else you'll wind up feeling rather sheepish.
So over there at Slieve Donard we can see what we climbed yesterday. Unfortunately we couldn't see anything when we were there.
How high is it?
853 metres.